Welcome, everyone, to another Game Hoarder production. I am your host, the Game Hoarder. 8 years ago, I LP'd the original Gabriel Knight Sins of the Fathers. If you have not watched that one yet, go watch that one first, so you can enjoy the 20th anniversary edition of Sins of the Fathers. Let's get it on. I haven't played this in 8 years, so let's see how much I remember. Jane Jensen, the creator of this wonderful game. I'll be doing Gabriel Knight 2 and 3s, someday. I said I would 8 years ago. Alright, jamming the credits up front. Tarantino style. Day 1. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin.
I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel's a lout. I mean, he's out. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Bye-bye. Good morning. You look like hell. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Yes, because having nightmares is what I do, apparently. 7th damn night in a row.
I told you, it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw with your karma.
Unfortunately, I don't think my readers would go for a horror novel about fluffy bunny rabbits. So voodoo it is.
You mean your reader? She lives in Wisconsin, doesn't she?
Bite me.
Hey, what goes on in your bed stays in your bed as far as I'm concerned. I have messages for you when you want them.
Alright, here we are. We got our points up here. The scoreboard shows you points that can be earned through key events and solving puzzles and shit. Let's go for that maximum score, shall we? Move this cursor around to find some hot spotties. Once and double click to teleport, as a lot of point and clickers do nowadays. And the pause button. F5 and F7 to load. We got our journal. Record my thoughts as we play. We got the star button here. Special edition content. This hides all the buttons. And we have our inventory bag. The trusty inventory bag. Oh, goodness. Talk. Hand to pick shit up. Operate to interact. Use items. Activate items. We have our look icon and our open stuff up icon. Thank you for all that. So I got our trusty inventory. I button, we can examine stuff. And we got a combine button. I don't mind having the button showing. Got our extra concept notes and arts here. Cool, cool. We got some hints. Day 1, 7 knots of bad dreams in a row. This is turning into a bad habit. Snakes and flames and some leopard face bitch. Grace thinks it's from the research I'm doing on voodoo murders. I think she thinks too much. Goddamn woman needs to stick to making sandwiches. Speaking of, she had some messages for me. Maybe one of them will provide some new inspiration. Alrighty. New interface. Gotta love it. Let's check out the books.
The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal.
Oh, we got a narrator.
Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel.
It's the voodoo lady from Monkey Island.
Blessed caffeine.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll take a little
What?
look at
Oh,
Gracie
no.
Grace. Gabriel is kind of a cocky bastard, so he'll fit right in with the game hoarder.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Fucking Matthew McConaughey sounding dude here. Alright, alright, alright. Let's ask Grace about all kinds of shit.
What do you know about voodoo?
Hoodoo?
Didn't know much of
You
anything
do.
about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the paper, same as you.
Did you find any good voodoo resources for me?
The best in the city are supposedly the Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in the French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. If you need any more research
Yeah,
done, just
some
ask.
added dialogue here.
America, we're swamped with customers.
Alright, got 2 pointy points.
Do you have messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What did he want?
He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey, and that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Let me guess. This has to do with the voodoo murders, right? Some kind of inside police information? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new book?
Maybe. A writer has a certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character's a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough, thanks.
Alright, and another 2 points. 4 out of 362. This will be easy.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
Yeah.
What do you want
What
to
you
know?
look like naked. How old are you?
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
What do you do after work?
I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
Oh, I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me. How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. Soon as I get it, I'll let you know, okay?
Got him.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books. And it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind.
Alright. We can chit chat.
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Today's newspaper is on the counter. Times dated June 18th, 1993. The Aquarius horoscope says, potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Alright. Is this an achievement? Read the newspaper every day for new information. 6 murders in 2 months have pushed the residents of New Orleans into a cold state of fear. The crimes have been dubbed the voodoo murders due to ritual trappings found at the crime scenes. The police have no leads, but they said in a press statement today that the victims are all out-of-towners. That's cold comfort for the natives, who have been locking their doors at night and leaving the once rollicking streets of the French Quarter deserted. The mayor has promised a swift resolution to the case, but so far neither the New Orleans Police Department or the perpetrators seem to be listening.
Times dated potential. Times dated potential.
Alright. What else we got here? Got a coffee cup. Tab button does not show you everything. You gotta look around, it looks like. Grace's coat.
The box has Gabriel's name on it. written in his grandmother's handwriting. Gabriel's father's old sketchbook sits on the top.
Alright, we got the sketchbook. Let's check it out.
Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil. Images haunt the pages of
Ooh.
Philip Knight's sketchbook.
Some nice art.
The way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious.
Brings us up to 7-pointer Roonies. Alright, I got some books over here. Got books everywhere. But these look explorable.
Hey, that's interesting. Snakes can sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters. They've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Get alive, Grace, and give me a point. We have Faust, Siddhartha, also Sprach Zarathustra, Das Lyrik.
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf, die Seele wühlen sie, lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltene Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling this guy was one sick puppy.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Drachen means dragons. I wonder if Mosley would know he was being insulted if I called him Drachen Breath.
You're so funny. Let's take a look in the counter here.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
Some sparkly tweezers.
I'm going to take the
Think
tweezers.
that's a signal to pick them up.
Good. You're beginning to look a bit scruffy.
All right. Mary, how you doing, biatch?
That's from Gran. She likes to think it means someone's watching over me. I'm not so sure about that, but I don't have a heart to get rid of it.
God, we got two fictional characters here. And a dragon.
I always had a thing for St. George, the one who slew a dragon. Yeah, it's probably bigger than this little guy, though.
Probably bigger than this little guy, though.
I forget where that came from, but seems like a nice place to visit.
Blake Backlash books.
The Blake Backlash series. My literary claim to fame, such as it is. Not so lucky for the rabbit, was it?
Well, maybe we should take that for investigating voodoo murders.
I practically own stock in these guys.
So my different colored t-shirts. Grace's resume just chilling out on the ground.
Gracie's resume. She was way overqualified. And also the only person who applied. Someone left those here after Mardi Gras. with my spare motorcycle gloves. Those keychains were for a promo I tried once, before I realized it was hopeless.
I don't think we can take anything else here. Beads!
You can't
Show me
take
them
2
titties!
steps down Bourbon Street without ending up with a strand of beads.
If you've never visited Bourbon Street in New Orleans, it's something special. It smells like piss, but the best part is you can walk around with a full drink in your hand up and down the streets. Middle of the day, no one cares. Fun times. I've never been to actual Mardi Gras out there, but pretty much every night out there is Mardi Gras.
Life is too short to talk to ugly statues.
You never know it by the women you date.
Ow! Hoo hoo hoo! Tss. Sting!
Cute gargoyle, eh?
The gargoyle has no function but sheer ugliness. Not unlike... Oh, never mind.
Oh, Voodoo Lady's got some quips as well.
3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
Alright, let's rob the register.
Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take, or in the case of St. George's books, the mistake.
Got 18 bucks in there. What you talking about? We loaded.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Alright. Look at all this stuff.
I don't need to, thanks. My bathroom. I've got to get around to cleaning up in there.
Yes, you do.
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
The mini fridge. Let's check it out.
Gabriel, shut that refrigerator, please. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Women.
Not enough beer in there, Gabriel.
I might be able to use this black shirt.
Sure, you got enough white ones. I'm the opposite. My closet is all black shirts and one white shirt.
I might need a flashlight.
There's a Mardi Gras poster.
Poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans.
New Orleans. That's how they say it. New Orleans. It's one word.
Let sleeping lions lie. I got that cheap at a garage sale. Always had a thing for lions.
It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual.
Make it. Make your bed.
It's no use. I can't sleep.
The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Should I feel guilty? Nah. If I threw those pages away, they weren't worth reading.
Listen to some jams.
Do you have men problems? Someone put a hex on you?
Men
Call
problems.
Sister Cross. Through the power of love and the Lord Jesus Christ, she can fix what's ailing you. You're listening to KLEB in Knowledge, where we play the best music 24 hours a day. The Rio Grandans will hold their annual Gardenia Festival and Tea this coming Tuesday at the Sons of Burgundy Hall. Admission is free.
I want you to take hold of your prayer clothes.
Several dozen
Better yet,
books,
take
including
hold
a
of your
few of
radio
Gabriel's
and let's
novels,
do a
occupy the
miracle.
shelves above
But
his
first,
desk.
I want to talk about doing what's right. Those of you who are out there listening to these radio waves of comfort, you know what I'm talking about. Every day this program reaches out into the darkness and pulls lost souls from the grasp of the devil himself. Oh, but now I don't have to tell you that the Lord's work does not come cheap, my friend.
Alright, I can't take any more of that guy. Let's catch up on our journal here. Grace found some places in the French Quarter for my voodoo research. There's the Historical Museum of Voodoo and a shop called Dixieland Drugstore. I think I'll hit them tomorrow. Mosley comes through. He left some photos for me at the police station. I really need this Voodoo Murders book to be a success. God knows I need the money. Having a friend assigned to the real-life Voodoo Murders case is a lucky break. I get a few enough of those. Fortunately, Mosley's always been easy to manipulate. Poor soft-hearted bastard. Alright, so far 16 out of 32 pointy Roonies. The balcony. Let's jump off of it.
Gabriel plans to turn the balcony into a schmaltzy cafe if he ever gets the cash.
Well, that's a good idea, Gabe.
Balcony floor needs work and is unsafe.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I think we're gonna head to the police station. Alright, we got the motorcycles out here. Let's steal
Gabriel
one.
has his own bag.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I got something for you, all right. As soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
Alrighty then.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at a crime scene. Sorry.
Where's the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Alright.
What can you tell me about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the desk sergeant, Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all.
Not at all, Dr. Phil. Fucking don't get your panties in a bunch.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so, huh? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know.
Alright, don't think we're getting any more info out of that
Here's an
guy.
envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs. The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
What about the other one?
One of the photos from Mosley is an official Voodoo Murders crime scene shot. A graphic close-up of a victim.
Have some white feathers here. And some fucking ribcage exposed.
The label on the hair gel jar talks about mysterious Hawaiian roots and ancient Oriental secrets. The copy is almost as believable as Gabriel's novels.
Alright. Frick let it slip that Mosley's at a crime scene now. Could be a new voodoo murders killing. I've got to find out where it is, but Frick's not talking. There has to be a cop somewhere in New Orleans dumb enough to tell me. Mosley left me some creepy ass pictures, alright. Great stuff for the book. Alright, we got some different information here, some sketches we'll take a look at. Try to go over all these really quickly when we go to new places, just to kind of show it off real quick. It's kind of the fun part of this remake. You can see the original screenshot here. And again, if you haven't seen that LP, go check it out. Alright, that's going to be it for this video, folks. Stay tuned for more Gabriel Knight, the 20th Anniversary Edition Remaster.